our community is the last to benefit economically from anything. And because of lack of financial literacy, because of lack of collaboration, we don't trust each other. And even within the family, I have on YouTube, I'm a star, but for my family, nobody trusts me. But on YouTube, people come to me and watch my video multiple times and believe in what I do, and basically I had the unique privilege of guiding someone to invest thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and with my family, I have zero influence.
Well, usually it's not because they don't trust you; it's because they probably don't want you to know the financial,
Yeah.
situation. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to begin our call today, my name is Montrevel. So if each one of you from Boston can express, your name, where you're from, for as we share this with other people in our teams, so that way next time we'll have more people join our call. So Wagner, you're next, and then everyone, and then you can basically express what you're doing for your family, and we can use that as a base for our conversation today.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you for having me. My name is Wagner Louis Charles, but I like to call by Wagner L. Charles. Um, I am here in Columbus, Ohio. Uh, Original from Haiti. Been in the States for a while now. And I'm crunching it on crypto. It's the best way to do it. So just like Mr. French was saying, I believe if one person in the household gonna make it, it's always better to bring somebody with you. Just like we were talking earlier, a lot of people, member of my family, don't even know that I have accounts for them. I don't know if I can mention MNFX here. Is that fine?
Actually, right now, before we go deeper, give the ladies a chance so that way they can introduce themselves.
Oh, I thought you said I was next.
No. You are next in terms of introducing yourself. When all of us tell our names, and then you can then.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay. So, Tima.
All right. Hi, my name is Tima Dumbuya. I am reside in the state, originally from Senegal. So yes, I speak French, and I'm looking forward to do all this presentation in French and in English. I am completely part of the amazing project of Cashflow NFT, actually representing Africa as a coordinator. So this is an opportunity for me to be here. It is an honor to be sharing my story and being here because it's all about our community. I have my heart open to that we are always the one behind, but this is going to be a change. The change is here. We can feel it, and then amazing opportunities coming our way. So I am looking forward to work together. This is amazing that what we have in hand, and we're going to spread it around. We have the background, we have the education, we have the knowledge and the resources that we can really, spread and share with our community. And it's going to be not an easy challenge, right? But we are willing to do it because we know how it has changed. So thank you.
You're muted.
You're muted, Michelle.
Hi, everyone. My name is Michelle. I am in New Jersey. I have been part of the Sunu financial community that Fatima and I started early this year. And our goal in that community is to educate on financial education as well as to build a legacy or help the community build legacy for family and to ensure that the education that we have learned through the various platforms that we are a part of and a community of, to share it with them and help grow our community.
Okay. Yodi, what we're doing, we're introducing ourselves shortly, and then you could be next, or the person S. I'm not sure exactly who the.
That's me.
Okay.
That's Tima.
Oh, okay,
S
okay.
is Tima.
Oh, good. So
I
Yodi,
joined the roof too.
okay, Yodi, please introduce yourself shortly, and then Wagner has something special that I'd like him to start with, to start as a foundation for our meeting today.
My name is Yodi. I'm 44 years old. Thank you for listening. What else do you want?
Okay.
Yeah, too much. Okay. We learned something today. I didn't know that. But good to know.
I was really stuck in traffic, so I had to be late 10 minutes.
All right, so to begin with today, we'll start with Wagner has an amazing testimony and amazing work that he's doing for his family. And as we move forward in collaborating, I like his part to be the cornerpiece of how we move forward because he has a good example. Well, Wagner, the floor is yours for about 15 minutes. And then because it's going to be a foundation.
15 minutes, that's a lot of time.
I know, I'm giving you the leverage. Leverage. 5 minutes would be
Alright.
ideal, but 15, we'll see.
Well, then again, my name is Wagner L. Charles. I am in Columbus, Ohio. Back in, I guess, last year, when I was following Mr. French on YouTube, a friend of mine told me about MNFX. But when I watched him with his education, the way he was presenting the company, and I really admired that. So I can tell you that was my motivation that made me sign up with MNFX. So when I signed up, I saw the potential that was there, not just for me, but when I think about my siblings, my nephews, my nieces, even my aunt's uncle that don't know anything about this platform, crypto platform, that some of them don't even have any knowledge in computers, so they don't even know. So therefore, I kind of grabbed that opportunity, and I said, if I'm gonna make it, I want to make it with a group of people, which is family members first, then before I go out, outside. So I went ahead and created 40 accounts and funded all those 40 accounts with my own money. Only one person from that 40 knew about it, which was my wife, but everybody else did not have any idea those accounts were created and funded for them. Because what I was trying to do is to save, hold those accounts for 3 to 5 years, and then just said, hey, this is what I was able to, save for you guys. Because I believe if a family is strong, then the community is gonna be very strong as well. So even after what happened to MNFX, I'm sure a lot of you guys probably heard about MNFX, but even other platform that I get myself involved, I continue doing the same thing because that's my purpose. That's what I want to do for my family. So I have one platform now where I have half of that 40, which is 20 family members, because what happened before, there was a lot of money got pending because we don't have any access to those money that I funded those accounts before from any effects. But now I have one platform where I have 40 members of my family that I'm investing because I want them to be where I'm going to be later on in life. So pretty much, like I said, I was not going to take the full 15 minutes.
No. The reason why I say 15 minutes is because I wanted to expand on that. You see, as we move forward, first of all, thank you for watching my videos and for taking action because it gives me tremendous encouragement to know that every 45 minutes long, I'm ranting about some economic stuff that I was not just one crazy dude talking about something I'm passionate about, that it has impact. That means a lot to me. And yes, our community is the least fortunate, the last to be to take advantage of opportunity, and is a community that needs the most education. And it's an uphill battle, but it's worth the energy and time, because over if we anything you do consistently, it's like I'm into music. Anything you do consistently and you maintain the persistence, you will eventually have progress. It might take time, but if you have the discipline, you might have progress. Because one day, I imagine any one of your family, you're no longer there, they will appreciate not only what you did, but while many of them don't even know, they will benefit for your vision and foresight. And so, I mean, I couldn't think of any story that is, because that's exactly what I intend to do for my family. I want them to create their own account, but you give me another vision. I don't need them to be on board. I could do exactly the same thing. You don't need to be. I was frustrated because I needed them to be on board because I did not want to depend on me. But now I realize, wait a minute, I was frustrated because I want them engaged. So now you give me a vision that I don't need you engaged. In fact, I don't even need you to know about it.
Exactly.
But
Because most of them, they really don't want you to know their financial
exactly,
situation.
yeah,
And then I mean, you already know how it is, how
yeah,
tough it is for some of them.
yeah,
So why not? I mean, $1,000, not gonna, I mean, not everybody has it, but if
yeah,
you can do it, open the account with at least $1,000. And you got Novatech, like for example, that gave you 3% per week.
hmm,
When you multiply that in 5 years, you're talking about $1.5 million.
yeah.
Yes.
That just $1,000 can benefit someone. That's huge.
So,
Right.
anyways, today we're talking about leveraging multiple streams of income, and there are many of them that we are taking advantage of to fund our primary project. And all of us are in the Miracle Cash and Cashflow NFT, a project that I think we need to take out to every opportunity, everyone in our community. And those who do not have the ability, we can plug them into something that are generating daily profit, daily weekly profit, so they can take advantage of this project. So
Like
anyways,
use that as a vehicle to fund
yeah,
um, NFTs.
yeah,
That's a very good deal.
yeah,
Very well said. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm doing. That's the reason why I'm in multiple platforms,
Hmm.
just to generate, income, and so I can feed this one because I can see in 2 to 5 years it's gonna be huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be huge. Yeah. Well, I don't want to take the whole time. Let me leave place for somebody else.
Okay, so since we didn't have a format, so yours was just a motivation to, so we can continue on our stuff because.
Now I have an idea. I have
Yes,
an idea.
go ahead.
Just one.
Yeah.
So when I talked to the other day, Tima, and as we spoke to on our last Zoom call, I just thought of something. Okay, if we work on a community and help community by having a profit and take them to purchase NFT, I want us we to have a platform, which is a website that we can show the best platforms that actually can help people so they can actually leverage their money and go invest on Cashflow NFT or Miracle Cash. So we were suggesting I mean, I know when you give your a link for someone, especially in Offenbach, you make commission on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we basically, me and Tima were discussing about opening a partnership account in Offenbank. So leave the commission there. So when people see the product and when they don't have the money to fund on, we take out our commission that is in partnership. So we help them on that. Or maybe we'll take 500 from the commission that we have and leverage it
and again give them to purchase the opportunity, maybe one NFT in the future. So I know we have idea, but I always ask, when do we start this? Because that's the main important thing. I know everyone has idea, but we need to set it up and organize it so it will start today.
Okay.
Because
All right.
there's no need tomorrow unless there's present.
Well, I mean, I already have the platform ready, and then Wagner is already on board. So you already created an account with one, and I have several that Wagner is already on board. So what we can do, the email that the text that I send you, which has the link in it, has multiple platforms that I'm actually using. Some give you, for instance, golden rate based on gold, give you 3 to 5% weekly, and then you can allocate it in a sense. I have Boeing Capital, which is an incredible platform, and right now they're running a promotion. And then we have crypto balls. I mean, there are plenty of them, so we can structure those. Each one, basically, you create. Oh, here's an idea. Actually, I'm glad you mentioned about the website. The website will take time, but since I have, I don't know if you can see my whiteboard, but you can't because I have my blurring image. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a video for you guys, but I'm gonna give you the idea. Okay. Many platform give you anywhere from 10%. Actually, most of those platforms give you 10% on the first level and 5% on the second level. I also have another platform that I haven't even shared with you guys that pays you 15% on the first level and it pays you 9% down. Okay, so that's one. Basically, you take the commission. For instance, let's say for instance we use Offenbank. Offenbank, you put in 100,000, it gives you 10%. So you make $10,000. You take that 10,000, that profit, you bring it into another platform that gives you 5% weekly, and you pack it there. All right. So in a sense, using Wagner's example, he's got multiple accounts. Since each of the account, he earned 10% on the first level, 5% on the second level. Well, you create an account where you put minimum to get started in your primary account, and the secondary account is where you put the big money. I'm not concerned about your commission because I'm doing okay. I'm concerned about you doing well, but at the same time, you put enough to get you started on the primary account, let's say the parent account. The secondary account, where is the mother load of the money is going to come from, you put it there because that'll pay you 10% on that. Say for instance you get $25,000 to play with. All right, you put 5%. I mean, you put 5,000 on the primary account, your account, and then the front line to you distribute 5,000 each or 1,000 each in each account. Eventually, you're gonna make 10% on that money anyway, on that 20,000, distributed in multiple accounts. And so, if you don't have a business, you can create a family structure just like Wagner, which is why his story makes sense. I wanted to start with that because that's where my head is going as we move forward. So, in some cases, you may have a business, you're creating an account for your business. For instance, I use my sister and I use Rodney, a family member in Haiti. So, yesterday, I get 10 NFT under his name. So, I earn 10% on that. I already have 5 NFT under his name. So I got 10 NFT under his name. So I made basically 10% in a combined 15 NFT. So the commission is now paying me so I can pay the rest. And then I'm going to use his account. So the next time I have somebody, a big fish who wants to participate, I'm going to use Rodney's account so that way I earn 5% and Rodney earns 10%. So when he needs money, his account is basically generating whatever he wants money wise. And then I'm leveraging multiple platforms where you have a commission feeding the next platform. So you don't come in with money. Let's say, hello, Fred, we are collaborating. So you might want to just listen for a few minutes and then I'll give you an opportunity to introduce yourself. Fred is another big fish. My favorite. Fred is my favorite investor. He's the first guy I call.
Yeah.
I'm like, please get on. Anyways, so in this sense, you have let's put it this way. You have Orphan Bank, for instance. Orphan Bank give you two structures. The first structure, you earn 10%. The second structure, you earn 5%. So Fred participates, he creates an account for his business. So he funds his business, say with a couple of 100,000, and he earns 10%, and then I earn 5%. Now I would prefer to earn 10% on his major account, but I'm okay with 5. Okay? Now, if I find another big fish with Fred who has not yet understood my concept, I would want him to fund the majority of his fund in his personal account, and then later teach him how to create a secondary account, because I might need his commission to fund something else that I'm trying to do, like a nonprofit I'm trying to encourage. Okay, so you're leveraging multiple platform, taking the commission earned from platform A to fund platform B, and then you create a family structure on the platform B. You take the commission on platform B to fund platform C. Therefore, you have multiple platforms generating an endless flow of profit daily, weekly, monthly. And the key is to leverage the 10% per platform. For instance, one of my favorite platforms that doesn't pay a lot, it's a company called Golden Way. It's based on gold. Depending on your level that you're in, it pays you anywhere from 10 to 19%. And then they have what's called activity bonuses. As you create volume on your personal level, the people you put in personal level, then they give you commission based on activity from your personal level. So I have someone coming in with 100K, so that pays me $12,000 commission. So instead of putting my money on Orphan Bank, I would then take that $12,000 commission and put it in Orphan Bank, making me 3% daily for a certain amount of time. Therefore, it's profit that I'm generating that I come into Orphan Bank, not with my own capital. Okay, so I take then the profit generated from Orphan Bank to fund Cashflow NFT 20 days later, because by then I'll be able to get 4 NFT for free, basically out of just pure profit. While Golden Way, that is a platform based on gold, is making me, let's say, 3.5% weekly, but pay monthly. So I can give you more visual later. I'm just trying to paint the picture of what's possible. So you have 7 to 8 different platforms paying you and leveraging the 10% on each one. And then you structure yourself, your business, your family members, just like Wagner. Don't worry, this call is going to be recorded, and it will all make sense when you look at it, because those platforms are making a killing. That means you don't even have to have your own money to participate on platform ABC. The profit or the commission earned from platform A is feeding platform B, and then on and on and on. And then the primary project that we're passionate about, we're going to drive energy to that primary project and then basically dominate the market. So the next time a country is open up for Cashflow NFT or for Miracle Cash, our team will have the leveraging capital to basically claim a country, if not 60 to 80% of it, just our team alone.
That's why I say let's build a website, because we can have a good portfolio as a team.
Yeah.
So when they come to us, it gives a value anyway.
Yeah.
That's why, and we don't have to buy the website, because I've already had for my coffee, and I can let them update it. I have some. You guys suggest how do you want like the website to look? So I have already one. So
okay. So before we go further, let me let my friend Fred. Fred, please introduce yourself. Fred is an accountant. He's a numbers guy. He's a businessman like Wagner. Fred, if you would come in, say hello to the team. We are a team of motivated people. We're trying to exchange ideas to support the economic growth of our community. If you would, please introduce yourself, and then as we go on, you can share a few ideas with us as well.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is
French said I'm French illness. Everyone can hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay, yes. Yeah, I'm somewhat. I have a partner in a accounting firm. I'm a signing partner. I told him as far as I retired, so I'm still on staff, but I'm retired. So signing partner. So I'm doing what I'm doing now. I have years in healthcare finance and accounting. And a few years back, we started an accounting company. And now, when the pandemic hit, I decided to try my hat in investing in crypto and stocks and stuff like that. And I did pretty good in stocks, and so I like I think I like this better than just crunching numbers. So the past 2 years, I've been doing a lot with crypto and other different kind of digital assets with stocks as well. So that's pretty much in a nutshell. And it so happened that I ran into French, and I guess we had similar goals, and so we decided to take this path and see if we can provide support to each other. And I always say that success is a team effort.
Mhm.
Just make sure that you're on the right team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thanks.
No problem. Fred and Wagner are two examples of businessmen in the community. In this case, Fred is taking a more of a passive side, and Wagner has, and he didn't even mention that he had 3 businesses that that in itself is an exemplary aspect in terms of motivation. I mean, I would not want to start 3 different companies, but he has it, and so that's the kind of level of quality people we're having on our team.
Well, just to let you know, this 3 business will put to sleep very soon because what I'm earning now, I don't have to chase money anymore. Money is me.
Yeah.
So therefore, very soon, it's the goal is to either keep them or let somebody run them while I'm at home and be in a different platform. Yeah. But but I do have an income tax business that I've been running since 1998 here in Columbus, Ohio. Okay. And I had a transportation business and also a home healthcare business that me and my wife running together. So that's good. You have many hats. Yeah. Many hats, yes, sir.
Many hats.
Yeah, I can see you taking the Fred route, being a silent partner. Anyway,
So, Fred,
yes.
please share the virtual POS to Wagner and Fred.
Mm-hmm.
And Michelle, Tima, if you can share for Michelle too.
Actually,
Yes.
would you mind sharing that? Because I've got too much stuff going on in my computer to share all that information.
What do you think? I don't have any.
Well, no, it's not that. I mean, if we do share that,
anything?
no. If we do share that, I would copy it and then, so that way I don't display the management's email addresses. Because I don't want them to receive email from random people.
Yeah.
So do you want just to resend it again? Do you want me to resend
Yeah,
it?
actually, if you can just do a quick Word document, copy just the text, put it in the Word document, and then send it to me. And then that way I don't reveal the management email addresses, which we don't need.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put it in Word.
Yeah. And but I think it's I mean, you can talk about it a little bit. Well, let me stop the video part of it, and then I'll see if I can actually, you can express what it is, and then I'll stop the sharing and stop the video part of it, copy it, and then that way we can go forward.
So the virtual post, basically it's on virtual, of course, you guys know it. And this virtual post actually gonna feed the global bonus pool we talked about in Cashflow NFT. So when you structure yourself to become any star, first, second, third. So this is the
biggest Susu community in the world. Do you guys know? It's China.
Yeah.
The China government was able to maximize what is la tontine that we know in French, susu. So it's a community, like you bring people, and the second biggest susu community in the world is the Jewish community. So every child that is born in the Jewish community all over the world have a $1 million insurance under their name. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who's your mom and dad. So that is how they build. So coming from Senegal, in Africa, the Lebanese has taken over that market. They are I have, friends that when we go to high school, by age 15, 16, they all have a business going on. And that business is being, funded by this insurance that is coming because the liquidity is good. So the child is like at age 14, 15, the parents is asking them, what do you want? Do you want a boutique? So that is the idea that I think, because yes, once we're gonna definitely having 1, 2, 3 of this platform going on for us, the liquidity will not be an issue anymore once we have it going on. But after that, what is coming in? Can we put that money together to make us be the owner of 80, 50% of the next MFA? Because Africa is open to us. This is what they did to our community. They took us to come pay them. Now it's time for us to come and invest and take over. It's happening. They cannot, and the blockchain technology is making it happen so easily. So we have to be ahead of time. There are countries in Africa that are very small but open to business. Can we be that community, this group of people put our hand together? When they say the MFA in Cote d'Ivoire is open, we own the MFA in Cote d'Ivoire. We own the MFA in Benin. We own half of the MFA in Ghana. That's how you move. That's how you get on the table, and that's how we build wealth. Because once we understand that, our focus will be the next generation. Can our children all go to school, all go to PhD degree without having to worry about where the funding is going to be coming from? That's how the Jewish people are doing. This is how the Chinese people are doing. So we can put our idea together. I started testing that system with the Susu, $20. With $20 that we started, we are funding all of the platform that we have been on without even money coming out of, because we get burned out with bills, but $20 that people get it, now they're coming with 10 hands. What does that mean? That person have the ability in 390 days to get 5,000 in their hand, and all they're putting in is 30 times 10, like 300. So it's just like our community work hard. They just need, a foundation, a structure to help them, do it. Like Charles said, I did the same thing. Michelle did the same thing. We went and opened account for all of our family members, and they don't know it. They have no idea what's going on. And that's how we have been doing it. So, for French to have that idea, Michelle, Louis, Jordi, that means we are not the only one having this idea. People are sitting on it, but we just don't know the structure. So can we create that platform for us, and one at the time? We definitely, so that's the idea that Jordi was sharing. The platform is going to be existing. Either we use the one that she has or French has already. We just connect, and then we're helping people leverage, because the first reflex that they have is when they start making money is to take money out. Taking money. So, but can we help them, educate them? And that's where I fell in love, French, with your video, just like Louis. When I saw that, I said, oh my God, this is somebody who is making me break down so easily for us, our community, to understand what they're saying. This is what we need, like tough love, but at the same time, by listening to French, this guy is not in need for the commission. He's not in need just because he wants to make money. He's in need to say that, come with me. I want you to be where I am. And, it's beautiful what I'm hearing. So, and, like Yordi say, let's go ahead and do it. It's, we have every element that we need to just, move to the next step.
Okay, so for the benefit of Fred who coming a little late, maybe Wagner, we can give him a 2-minute spiel, even though he'll review the video. But I think your example is so powerful I want to give you all the credit and all the bragging rights because you're the one doing it.
Well, thanks again. Quickly, what I've been doing for my family is to helping them in this platform, because I realize majority of them do not understand what's going on with the crypto world. They heard it, they probably see it, but they have no knowledge, no understanding. So what I do, I take the burden on me myself and helping them by so many platforms that when I find something good, I create an account for me, and also I created account for majority of them as well without them even know that they have an account that investing for them for the future. Um, some of those accounts I funded it myself with my own money, but on top of that, I earn commission. So if I get to, just like French was saying with Author Bank, there's two legs. When you refer someone, you get 10%. And when you refer someone, that person referred, create an account, you get 10%. When that individual referred another person, then you get 5. So that's when I create those 20 accounts. So I get between us, then I was able to investing and funding all those accounts, with the majority of the commissions that I received. I'm sorry, Mr. French, we had to leave you behind
I'm
because
like,
I understand the terminology of the two legs.
yeah.
He said, okay, I'm going to take advantage of that. So I'm been, but then again, I'm using those bonuses for good terms. It's not just, I'm just packing it just for myself.
Mhm.
I'm helping my family and helping the community as well. So that's what I've been doing, Mr. Fred.
No, I mean that's great. I mean, because I started with the idea with a Indian gentleman. He's a doctor in Florida. He has his own office in Immunity Effects. When I was doing great and I wanted to get into the Indian community, you know how hard it is to get into the Indian community. I figured if I started with one, but I have to give him a valuable proposition that would bring him on. So when he decided to come on with me in Immunity Effects, and this guy, I mean, has like thousands of dollars in uh, maybe a couple of 100,000 in Novatech, and I say, well, I have a strategy for you. You will create two accounts, one account for you and one account for your office. To motivate me to continue to teach you, you got to give me something for my time, but I want you to fund your uh, your 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 office, your medical office, with the bulk of the funds, where you earn the primary commission, which is 5% on you. So that way, say if you were funding the account with 100,000, you put 25,000, you give me something, 5%, and then you would then be earning 5% for from 75,000 coming from your office. And then cents and Imini, every time he reinvest, I get 5%. So I love that. That was great. He reinvest in his office, I get paid. He reinvest in his personal account, I get paid. But he get motivated because my intent was to approach him to open up his community to me. So I have to give him a value proposition. And I'm like, oh man, this is a good idea. So now my method is just helping people understand the power of leveraging multiple accounts using the platform's commission structure, and then you exemplify using the family structure. And now I'm doing it with family members. With my sister, fund her account with 2 NFT. With Rodney, fund his account with 15 NFTs. And then that way I can continue to follow your example and open multiple family accounts where I'm using commission to take advantage of 10 NFT for me on my that I might get in the future under my account, funding them with commission. That way, because Goldingway pays me at this point 13% all I need is an account with 100,000 to open up 13% commission. So that's 13 grand. I'm going to bring that into a platform that pays me 10% daily, and then bring the profit to Orphan Bank to earn 5%.
Basically, French, you are working on the house money.
Yeah.
You are just like house money.
I'm using house money to fund multiple other
To
projects.
fund whatever project is
So
coming
anything
your way.
happens to the new project is I'm not doing it with my money.
You're not. It's
No.
not like money is coming
Okay.
in one time,
Yeah.
and then house money, the commission are really funding all these platforms,
all those
and
other
project
platforms.
coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's a genius.
that
idea.
way I'm safe. I
Yeah.
can sleep at night. Anybody who's in business with me, the condition is you have to join me in multiple platforms, because if anything happens to A, I have, I can fill the entire alphabet with companies that are paying me daily. So technically, pretty soon, what somebody makes in a year, I'll be making that on either almost weekly basis. What somebody, with PhD making on a yearly basis, or even daily. So with multiple platforms. That's the idea. Anyway, so we already did send me the information. So I send it to you guys, to you and Fred, Wagner and Fred, by email. I forward you the email. So I'm going to go to my email and stop the video for once, so that way I don't get too much information there. Okay, so I'll do share. All right. So that's the master file, right?
Yeah, this is basically for people who want to take the virtual POS, like what's the deal, how they were going to receive the money, how long it takes to receive the money to their account. So basically, it's like that, and it's detail of the agreement.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're gonna do is like, this is the agreement, and if you agree, even you don't need our help to plug into your website, because there is API system.
Mm-hmm.
So you can actually go to directly there and plug it to your system. And I mean, basically, you should read this contract. And I don't know. I didn't read this contract at all.
Yeah,
So
babe,
this is for the business owner.
we can look at this individually, so that way next time we'll have more of a
More
concise. So now it's just briefly look at it and not necessarily spend too much time on it.
True.
And then basically what Yodi is saying, that because they don't have a license to operate in the US, they cannot have the physical terminal in the US, but they can have a business can have a virtual terminal. So as long as they have a business not
No,
registered.
the virtual as well. Even to do the virtual,
Yeah.
they shouldn't be registered in the US.
Yeah.
It should be in the US.
In other words, Wagner has his transportation business registered out of in Haiti, for instance. He can use a virtual
He can
terminal,
use it.
but not necessarily his Columbus, Ohio registration.
This is a great idea, man. You just gave me some idea here. So I'll go to
Yes.
Haiti and then
Yeah.
register all the business.
Yeah.
In Haiti, that's the game. That's exactly what's happening.
You can accept crypto as payment using the virtual terminal.
You know, how many people will come to your business because they have crypto available and they can use it? And it's happening. I mean, it's just like increasing the sale volume for every business because it's being adopted.
Mhm.
It's being adopted, and I think it's going to be very impactful. I don't know how they got the idea, but it's an excellent idea. By the time that the MFA, the physical store takes longer, so this is going to be like faster. Let's say that we're going to Haiti for an MFA, the virtual version of the POS will be existent already.
Yeah.
So to have those, it's just like inviting those, Louis' business in Haiti to join. It's going to be like a no-brainer because they have the virtual. They know what is the platform. It's like educational. People know, so it's going to be easier for them to use it.
I think this is what we need to register. and
This
use
is
the
article of
provided.
corporation. Okay, registration of director and statement, tax
Yeah.
certificate,
This
we
address.
have a board resolution, corporate shareholder document, ID and passport. Yeah, this is the regular documentation to register any documentation. Yeah, so this is exciting. Look like the whole Haiti is coming in, and we have the whole African continent. So
And then
so this is yeah. So I wanna share with you guys. We have the if you have any relationship, business relationship on the continent, we can work on it. You know, Miracle Cash is interested in the continent, so we were able, Yodi and I and Michelle, to convince the team, and Hakan is open to that. So if we bring it, we have any relationship there. Those are like we can line up MFA after MFA, and then pick our 5% if we don't want to invest the whole country. But this is going to be like the whole continent is in our hand, and who is better, position that we be the front liner on that, because this is what's going to happen. If they open Africa, I can literally see one investor coming and taking 20 countries. Why? Because they can afford it. So that's what's happened to Germany. Germany was like 10 investors came and they took off the whole thing before they start having this option of NFT. So the same thing going to happen. Can we position ourselves, even those wealthy Black people that are in Haiti, in my country, in Ethiopia, in the Caribbean, tell them they don't know. It's not that they don't want to invest, but do they know where to invest their money? We have wealthy people in our country, respective country. So can we, give them this word out to say, come and take part of this revolution? Because if we don't do it, I think this is going to be worse than the blockchain technology revolution. Going to be worse than slavery. They will take over everything, and they are doing it already.
let me share with you what I'm already doing in terms of contacting people with influence. In most ethnic group, in this case, Haiti is a little bit not a safe place right now to bring this concept because there's so much insecurity. But in the case of Africa, for instance, uh, most of most people from Africa within the state have organizations that are come together on a regular basis. First of all, if you don't know someone there, find them on the internet. I've already made contact with a African organization here in Boston, for instance. They gather from time to time uh, to talk about community empowerment, African in Boston, and then frequent several Ghanaian restaurants and mingle with the owner to find out exactly what's in his head, what's going on, what do they do in the community, how do, like for instance, the Cameroonian community, what did they do? I have a friend who actually is in the Cameroonian community. He's very involved in terms of like community empowerment. They do help each other find loans, and they get together on a regular basis. Uh, it's a way of finding out basically. I'm fishing out for big fish within the community with deep connection back home. And since I was already doing that anyway, now you have a connection with for Africa. It makes sense that I was already in that process doing it. Now I have a purpose to go forward, looking for people who are blockchain already educated, deep pockets, and who have a vision to support back home. And
There is United States and the first Biden presentation. The first Summit Africa and Summit organized by US was done by Obama. The second is about to take place in December. Um, I have working on attending that summit in DC, where all African leaders will be in place. So in our group, I'm trying to get her. We have somebody in the community that is an employee of the Department of State that gave me this opportunity. With if you guys allowed me, I will just put your name on the list.
Oh,
see
yeah.
how we can infiltrate that summit, because that's where we're going to be able to do connection. So French, Louis, Fred, with your authorization, give me your email and everything. I'm going to pass it on to Tashana and see what we can do. That's one. In November, she is putting together. She is in charge. She has the assignment to put all this summit, Africa, United States and Africa, and the whole goal is to connect the business leaders and business United States investors to the continent of Africa. So what a perfect opportunity for us. So that's happening December the 13th, the 14th, the 13th, 14th, 15th of December. And prior to that, she's doing another dinner like ambassadors. She is a diplomat, so she has served in more than 13 different countries already. So she has that another assignment that she wants to just invite. So being in Boston, if I can, ask her that we can be on that too.